Was that person at one time. I've been in prison 11 times. I spent 8.5 months of those in prison. It got me clean. It probably saved my life, to tell you the truth. Hey everybody, how you doing? As I told you this morning in my short, I just gotten out of prison. I wanted to touch base on a little bit more of that. I wanted to also just get reacquainted with my channel here and my viewers, and just express my gratitude towards you guys for following me. And well, main thing I wanted to say was that I'm thankful to God that I'm still alive, thankful to God that, you know, I'm healthy again, I'm back in shape. As you've seen in one of my other videos, I didn't look like myself. You know, I picked my weight back up, and I'm back healthy, and I'm feeling real good about the way things are going so far out here. It's been less than a week, and I've already been working, and I'm eating well, and everything's going well. For those of you who are just now watching my channel, I just wanted to really go over my story with you and tell you who I am and what my story is. I'm a recovering addict. I've been addicted most of my life, you know, since I was about 13. I'm 48 now. This channel is mainly for that. I want to reach out to other people and show them that, you know, you can get healthy, you can do better, you can succeed if you try. Like I said, I've been using since I was 13, and it's a struggle even to this day, you know, staying sober. But I've been sober for 9 months now, and I'm happy. I've never been happier, as a matter of fact. You know, even though I spent 8.5 months of those in prison, it got me clean. It probably saved my life, to tell you the truth. You know, I was pistol whipped before I went into prison at a dope house for being all pranked out, not leaving the dope house when they wanted me to, and I've been through a lot in these last couple of years. I had a girlfriend. She got pregnant, and we lost the babies, but I'm starting to learn how to deal with those emotions, and starting to try to cope with my shortcomings, because, you know, like I said, everybody's falls short of being perfect. Nobody's perfect, and I'm a real good example of that. But I'm off the streets now. I'm healthy, I'm clean, and I'm headed in the right direction. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. There's a foundation for me, and it's funny because I'm doing concrete right now, and I feel like that I built my foundation on a bed of concrete here, and it's got nowhere to go but up. I'm really optimistic about the way this can go this time. So I just wanted to, this is for me too, because I can look back on this and say, you know, those were my goals. Those were the things I wanted to do when I first got out. My goals are to, number one, stay clean, and to get reacquainted with the people that have cut me out of their lives because of my addiction, because of who I was. You know, I never really, you know, stole or hurt anybody. Well, it's been a long time since I've hurt anybody that I've loved, and it was just that I was hurting myself, and they couldn't stand to see that, you know. Which, now looking back, even at that last video I posted before I went in prison, I look at that and I'm like, wow, you know, I was really doing it. I was really doing a bad thing to myself.
But then you can look at yourself in the mirror and look at yourself now, and that's got to give you some motivation to stay that way.
Oh yeah, it gives me hope. It gives me optimism. Like I said, just being off the vices, just being out of the darkness and in the light, and being able to take those blinders off and to see things more correctly now, it's great, you know. And I want to give a big shout out to my family here My cousin and my uncle and my aunt. He's on GRUBB MUDD, and you can look him up and see him over there, what he does, and he's really great. He's really great. He's also a recovering addict, and he's helped me a lot. He's really good support for me along with his parents, and just I'm grateful to God to have him. My higher power is God, and I think that he moves things in and out of my life, like chess pieces, and not that he's playing a game or anything. He's just trying to keep me out of harm's way, trying to keep me safe, because I believe he loves me. For that, I'm grateful.
I know one of my biggest triggers was having cash. I went almost 2 years without holding any cash.
Yeah.
What would you do right now if you had a pocket full of cash?
Golden Corral, baby.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. A lot of people would say, well, I'm hitting up the east side of Indianapolis.
Yeah, well, that's no good, because I'd be right back in prison. I've got about 15 months to do on parole here, and this parole officer is a little bit stricter, and I can't do it anymore. I found out this last time in the penitentiary that it's a young man's place. It's no place for a man going into his middle age, and you don't want to be around all the young dudes that are gang members and thugs, which everybody in there is not that type of person, and for whatever reason, some of them think they have to be that type of person in there. So I'm not downing them by any means, because I was that person at one time. I've been in prison 11 times. And
do you mind mentioning, do you run with anybody in there? You don't have to say any names, but do you run with anybody?
Yeah, I was a former gang member.
You say former, did you drop out or anything like that?
Retired.
Just put up your jersey.
Yeah.
Hung up your jersey.
Yeah.
So this time around, you had, how did those guys treat you?
Oh, just like I was their elder.
Did they want to hand you the keys to the yard?
Yeah, they wanted me to be a bigger part of what was going on in there, and I told them that I couldn't, that I was trying to straighten my life out, and they understood. So other than that, when I get something in my mind, I do it.
Okay, let's talk about this real quick and we'll end it. Where are you going from here?
Straight up.
Where's your next spot that you're
going? Well, I'm going to a place called VOA Turning Point, and they've got a little rehab program that's going to offer me the tools I'm going to need to succeed, and the support I need to succeed, because I don't believe I can do this on my own. I've been trying to do that for far too long, and it hasn't got me anywhere. So
that was your choice?
Yeah, it was my number one goal was to get myself in a structured environment, because I believe that's what it takes. Everybody's different, and I'm not telling anybody they have to do that, but that's just for me, because I know in the past I haven't been able to do it on my own. So I feel like this will be the best laid plan for me.
So 11 times in prison, and now there's going to be a lot of people in VOA Turning Point that are basically there because their prison or parole officer makes them be there. When you're there, you're going to have to figure out who you're going to hang with, what type of people you want to be around. There's going to be people in there snorting their pills, and there's going to be people in there taking their pills. I suggest to you to hang out with the people that are taking their pills and not snorting them.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'll probably be more of a loner like I was in prison this last time. I didn't really talk to anybody but myself. Which, anyways, I'll probably just be a loner, be more to myself, other than going to the groups and the meetings and stuff. Try to be around the people that are doing right.
So 30 days, that's your next step, and you're taking it one step at a time, right?
30 days, and then I'll probably go to a halfway house from there. I'm thinking about a place called Synergy, which I've heard a lot of good things about them, or a Oxford House. I'm not sure yet. Down this road of sobriety and been in treatment programs, you might recognize those names, and those are some pretty good places. So, hey, thank you, everybody, and remember, your support means the world to me. I'll look over your comments, and hopefully you guys got some positive feedback and some good energy for me and some good vibes, because I need them. Thank you.
Peace.
Thank you. What'd you think of that? That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, she was strapped. I think I accidentally went for an extra song, but it's alright. That pass was, hey, that was better than nothing, but it wasn't as good as a prostitute. Anyways, I'm gonna turn this off. Yeah. Are you glad we went in?
Yes, I am.
Hey, you can't get that at the farm.